Welcome back to NBC Current Affairs. Papua New Guinea is experiencing increasingly heavy and prolonged rainfall, and with it, a growing threat of landslides. In the highlands region, steep terrain and unstable ground are placing entire communities at risk. In Simbu Province, families now live with constant fear as homes, schools, and lives are lost to these disasters. NBC Current Affairs traveled to some of the worst affected areas and collected first-hand experiences of those affected. Tony Drua Tom with this story.
It rained for almost 2 solid months, continuously. And then the river, the big river, and the small creeks all flooded. And we have small landslides and landslips around the place. And then nobody warned us that such disaster will be coming.
The wet season usually starts in November and ends by end of April, a duration of 6 months. During this period, many communities in Simbu Province are constantly living in fear. In Gambok district, surrounded by mountains and steep slopes, every rainfall often triggers deadly landslides.
And then I felt that there's something going to happen. And every time in my heart, I felt it. And I told my family, there is something going to happen. So I told my wife, we have to take precautions. And we must take cautions, because there is something going to happen. And it will happen.
Just 10 minutes from Gambok station lies Bomkan village, a community still haunted by tragedy. In 2024, a landslide struck without warning, which killed a mother of 2. We visited the deceased elder brother, Philip Kimak, whose house was next meters away from his sister's burial site.
We all in the house, and then we had the ground was shaking. It was moving. Mm-hmm. So the ground, it broke, the landslide comes from there, the small landslide. Mm-hmm. It's just very small one. But it came, it came in force. It rolled down. It was supposed to be coming that way, and then it could have destroyed this house, my son's house. But actually, it came down, and then naturally it turned onto the left side, and it went down. And then the house belonging to my cousin sister, the late daughter. And then I took the husband for my APO to my kitchen. We all here. But the wife told my wife that she left the film in the house. She ran back. And that instant, the landslide came down. And then went straight off to the house, destroyed the house, and then buried the lady. Killed the lady on the spot.
For Kimak and others, the pain remains, and so does the fear every time the rain falls.
That disaster was very disastrous. Right. And it was very, very terrible. Tony, I still feel the pain. And you saw me losing tears. I lost loved ones. I lost properties. Terrible. My son came with relief supplies. He came to the defense shop, he came 5 times and loaded with surplus supplies. We brought all our foodstuff and then distributed in front of my house on beside the road. Oh, then my people, the Deglogmago tribe, they all came together and then it was distributed.
But Kimak is not alone. Across Simbu Province, landslides are becoming more frequent. In Guinea district, daily travel becomes more dangerous and difficult as roads were destroyed by landslides. Local farmers, school children, or those seeking healthcare services among other daily commuters were greatly affected. The impact on schools were more severe. Guinea Secondary School, about 33 kilometers from Kondiawa town, was cut off after multiple landslides along its main access road. Principal Rose Kaigo said more than 20 landslides were recorded in 2024 alone, some claiming lives including a female student from a nearby school.
Major one was last year, 2024, where people died there. There was a girl from Mary Immaculate who died on a Sunday. And then Monday, they said the provincial government will arrange a helicopter to go and airlift the body because there were 27 landslides. And then it took time, so because we cannot keep the body there, the girls' secondary, so the principal is a sister from India. So carrying the body from Derma to Guinea was, from Mary Immaculate to Guinea was like another 2 hours walking. And then we said that's our sister school, so this is from Guinea Secondary. We waited for the body to arrive. And then seeing the India woman there, I said, principal, say, she's from India, and then I'm a Simbu woman. I cannot let her to carry the body alone with the locals, and I have to walk with them. And then it took us like some good hours walking from crossing over fresh landslides after landslides, almost 23 landslides.
At the height of the crisis, Ms. Kaigo noted nearly 100 students withdrew. Roads were blocked, supplies could not get through, and learning came to a standstill. Food and medical supplies also ran low, leaving the school struggling to cope.
So medical supplies are always running short. And during that time, when there is major landslide, the provincial government stepped in. Our governor, Nawakul, and the team, provincial team also assisted the schools. All schools in the province were landslides affected. My school was one of them. And we took the maceration, all those stuff from here were airlifted. Airlifted from here to Guinea. And
despite the challenges, nearby communities and local authorities stepped in to help.
A small landslide, the community removed the debris and all this by hand, and they only allow ambulance, school truck, and police vehicle, all this to pass through. All the PMs, they'll say, you people wait until the district make payment, and then you people, otherwise, school pass through. And that's the approach of the community. They always have high respect for government services. So, and like when getting maceration or diesel or something like that to a place where there is landslide there, and when it's late, the nearby community or where the houses are, they will say, these are our kids' rations, so we can keep them in the house. You bring your kids the next day, and then you take them. So that's how the community respond to us, especially to the schools. Because
landslide is a common problem for the islands communities during wet season. In 2022, one of the country's deadliest landslides struck Mulitaka in Enga Province, wiping out an entire community and displacing hundreds of survivors. Today, many are still rebuilding their lives. Experts warn that such disasters are becoming more common. Climate change is intensifying extreme weather, with landslides and flooding affecting communities, infrastructure, and essential services. Yet, many communities remain unprepared. For highlands communities, particularly in Simbu, landslide is a constant threat that communities have to live with every day.